Hello, everyone. Hi there. Um, I'm back once again, and this time I have some news. Um, so, I don't know if you guys know this or not. For any of you newcomers to the channel, I tend to have kind of a bit of a hiatus record. Occasionally, I'll be here for a good while, 4 to 6 months, and then suddenly I'll just drop, and I'll be gone for like anywhere between 2 weeks to a couple months, and that is not my well, it is my fault, but uh, it's usually something to do with either family or work, work aside from YouTube, and that's kind of the thing that mostly gets in the way, and sometimes I just can't work around that. But that's really not the point of this video. If you couldn't tell already, something big is happening right now. Right as I start this video, right as I start this update and everything, things are changing. Things are changing for the much better. Much better. So, what is happening? Well, this isn't. This has always been a hobby for me. Always has been. For 4 years, I've been doing this, and it's always been a fun hobby for me. Ever since I started just using my phone to record my voice while playing a game, it evolved into this, and it's pretty insane. Honestly, um, it's really strange to think about it this way. That all it started with was a simple phone microphone while I'm playing a game. And it's very weird to see that, but at the same time, it makes sense. You got to start somewhere, and the best place to start is playing a game and commentating over it, whether someone's listening or not. That was actually where the Sakura Beach episodes came from, way back in the past. Those were done exactly like that. I just had a phone nearby and I just recorded my voice and played the game. I didn't have a capture card or any recording software at the time, so it did have to be sort of strange, put together. So, and plus my editing software at the time was nothing substantial. I'm so happy I got a better editing software. But yeah, I'll stop talking about the past and everything's happening and get on to the meat of the video. As you guys probably could tell by either the title of the video or by the thumbnail, something big is happening right here and right now. And that is, I've made a Patreon. Um, so yeah, like I said, this has always been a hobby for me, and while I still doing it as a hobby, it's just like with everything else, things tend to they can get out of hand. And it's not that this thing has gotten out of hand, but it's that my expectations of it have gotten out of hand. So, I realized it about the time of starting Link's Awakening. It was around that time that I was getting ready to release the reveal for the project, and I realized that I didn't even have the game yet. So that's when I had to actually rush over to the Nintendo eShop and buy it. Which I don't mind at all. It is a little bit of a whoops on my part. I should have been ready for it, but at the same time, it's kind of a weird thing to think about, And it wasn't until then that I realized that this kind of line of work can get pricey, and it's very, very strange. So while I'm not expecting just a boom of supporters and everything, um, I'm hoping I can get people like you who support what I do. I know I don't have a lot of followers, much at all compared to most YouTubers nowadays, but that doesn't mean I can't grow. That doesn't mean this channel can't flourish. And that's what I want. Is I don't just want this channel to flourish, but I want to give you guys what you want, not just what I want. I'll be honest, some of the projects that have either happened in the past or are going to happen in the future, some of them are my idea and some of them have been put on the list because I wanted them on the list. But that doesn't mean that you guys can't put stuff on the list. A lot of recommendations that I've already gotten have been put on the list by you guys. And I want that to continue. I want you guys to give me not only support, but I want you guys to give me recommendations. I want you guys to tell me what you guys like. That way I can explore it further and maybe even come to a liking of it myself. Because I'll be honest, some series and some projects I've had, I'm not a fan of. But it's because of your guys' ideas that have warmed me up to it, and I really like it now, thankfully. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to bring to you guys today. Is I've made a Patreon for anyone that's been here for the while. This may be a little bit, I don't know, sudden, not entirely sure, but it's very strange for me because, like I said, since I'm just now starting it and I'm just now launching it and announcing it publicly, it's very strange. Patreon, you get paid basically to do what you want and do what people want you to do. So it's kind of a strange concept to me, but at the same time, it's a cool concept. I get to basically do what I love, and as long as I make you guys happy, I can do the same thing. You know, we all can be in this together and appreciate the stuff we like. And if nothing else, find newfound like stuff, you know. And so I guess I should probably get on with all the Patreon details. You can find the link below in the description. It's just, you know, it's just the normal, what the channel is, Purple Citizen. And it is, there are 4 tiers. There is the green pledge, white pledge, black pledge, purple pledge. And all those in increasing order is 1, 3, 5, and 10. So I've got a video over there, a launch video actually, of basically going into the details of all the Patreon stuff. I don't really want to flood you guys all with that information. If you guys want to take a look at all that information, I'll leave a link to that video as well. Or maybe just leave a link to the page, and it's the only video on there. It's the only post on there, actually. So I'll just leave it there. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. This hobby has not turned it into work. I want to stress that as much as I can. This is not work. This is still a hobby, don't get me wrong, but this is sort of a career for me. It's kind of weird to call it a career because I'm still basically at home making videos and playing video games. But it's not just I'm at home all the time making videos. I want to make videos for you guys. So that's why I wanted to do that. And like I said, it's going to be very strange. And for any newcomers coming into the channel, whether it be it finding my Patreon and coming over here and watching this, or just random people finding this, or even returning subscribers. This is a very weird thing for me because I never thought this would happen. When I made the channel 4 years ago, I never thought it would flourish into this. I figured it would just stay a hobby. But I found out I have a strong, likable passion for this, and I want to keep that passion going. And this line of work has taught me stuff I've never would have thought I would have learned. I mean, I'm doing stuff I never did in school. I never learned outside of my family. I never learned inside my family. My dad's got, this, he works for like all this technical support group for business and stuff. But this line of work for like things like YouTube and editing and video production, everything I've learned has come from this. And it's really strange. It really is. I never thought I would learn so much just from these past 4 years. I mean, it's nuts, honestly. So a lot of you might be asking, what are the funds going to be going towards? I'm going to be making money, but where is that money going? Well, obviously it's going to go to me, but I am going to be saving it for this channel specifically. So any video games that I'm thinking of, let's playing or streaming, doing stream plays, which that's also a project plan in the future. Any anime that I think is a good review, or any manga I would love to review, that would go towards it. Of course, I have an editing software right now, but that's free. And I've learned basically that you pay for what you get. And while paying for nothing is great, I don't mind paying for what makes me better. And if I can learn more and become better at what I can do, I will definitely do it. But it's very strange, and that's basically where the funds are going. They will be held strictly for the channel. So anything to do with YouTube, whether it be Let's Plays, reactions, reviews, anything for Twitch, be it streams or just streams or stream plays or anything, I'll kind of divvy those out where necessary. And just pretty much any, I kind of want to say bills, like I was talking about with paying for an editing software, like a subscription, that would also go towards that. So, like I said, with the pledges, with the tiers and all that, it's not too expensive, I don't think, at least. And it would definitely help me out, if anything, to even just do the green pledge. It would help me out immensely. Just to know that you guys want to support me, whether you can or you just want to do the $1 just to see, what exactly I do, and then you can bump it up from there. Or if you want to cancel your subscription, that's fine too. I totally understand. Um, but yeah, things are definitely going to be different around here. I'm going to be also sticking to a schedule. It's going to be very weird because I've said in the past that, oh yeah, I'm going to be on a schedule. And while sometimes I do actually get on a schedule, I get off of it very quickly. So yeah, that's also another thing about the whole recordings and everything in the future is that I'm going to have to start doing batch recordings. And that's basically, I'm going to have to start recording 2 or more episodes at a time instead of just once, like once every day or something like that. Which I used to do that because I'd like to read your guys' comments. That way, if I miss something in the past, then I can actually go back and check it out. But now, with having to keep on a schedule, I might have to do a little bit of batch recording, but that'll only be with like Let's Plays and things like that. So that's really all that's going to be happening as far as recordings go. And yes, I do have plans to collab with all the guys. Some of you guys, some of you returning subscribers. You'll know some of my friends, Uneven, Lambda. Those guys will be coming back, hopefully. I know Uneven definitely will, because we are actually have a few plans for that. I won't say what those are yet because I'd like to keep them a secret for now, but I will announce those when they will be coming around. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, and also I wanted to mention something real quick. I talked a lot about editing. I do my own editing, but I would also like to introduce you to the other editor. So, Mr. Editor, if you could introduce yourself. Oh, hey. Um, hi. I'm the editor. I guess you can call me Post Purple or whatever. I do the editing and sometimes I do the thumbnails. So, yeah. Hi. Thank you very much, Mr. Editor. Thank you very much. So, yeah, guys. That's all I really wanted to announce. So yeah, things will be changing for the better, and they will be getting a lot more consistent. Um, it's going to be a lot of stuff on my plate, a lot of food on my plate, but I'm willing to eat it all. I am. It's going to be weird because some of the different foods on that plate I may not particularly like, but I'm willing to try them. I'm willing to try a little piece of them and see if I really like them. And who knows? Maybe I will. I've already had that happen in the past. You guys know on the channel. And yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, a link to the Patreon page will be down in the description, as well as links to my Twitter, and I was thinking about putting my Twitch on there, but the whole streaming thing hasn't been worked out quite yet. So I guess I could leave it down there, and you guys can follow that. I may spontaneously stream once in a while, but I'll probably put on my Twitter when, not only when I'm streaming, but when I'm going to start bringing the streaming back. So yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Check those links down below. And all I can say is, let's do this. It's going to be pretty hectic for me. And while, like I said, I'm not quite a fan of the whole batch recording, I will still be sure to read as many comments as I can. even if that means reading all 1,000 of them posted within 5 minutes, which, oh yeah. So yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, and let's do this. Let's make this thing into something that not only I want, but that you guys want as well. So thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next video, where next time it will be a different feel from the past. I mean, it'll still be the same video, but it'll be a new Purple Citizen. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.